Hi, hello, welcome to the weekly tarot buffet brought to you by Vertex of Abundance. My name is Priestess Abossi. I'll be your oracle today. I was sent to deliberate the findings for the rising or north node in air. Now, specifically, I'm getting Gemini energy right now, but it could be any air sign. And start with your rising. If you don't know your rising, then do your north node. If you start there, everything is a little bit more accurate. If you don't, it depends on your chart. Okay. We have the two of the Alpha 2, which is the High Priestess. This is going to go from Saturday to Friday, and it's like a 2-week period. And if you come in online to this cast outside of the date that's in the title, the description, it's more spiritual than temporal, meaning it's more of a spiritual aspect than a physical aspect. Sometimes this hits later on, and you get it when it's appropriate. It'll come to you at the time that it needs to. We have the Hierophant here with the High Priestess. So it's saying to me that moving into the week just past the new moon that's coming up, there's going to be some establishment of spiritual practice or tradition or principles of alignment. It can be morality, it can be ethics. It's probably both. Because some kind of strength is coming. It's mainly spiritual strength. We might be standing in our purpose here, the calling on our life, the divine mission that we're a part of. It's almost like we're taking our seat amongst or as a part of, and the blank, as a part of blank, amongst the blank. Really, the chosen is what I'm hearing, but we don't see the energy here. It's anybody with a spiritual rank, or that's a leader of a large organization, or something that's organized, or something that's traditional, maybe spiritual. It has system structures, foundations, it has rules, regulations, restrictions. There's a playbook there. I'm meaning like going by the book. There's a way to come, meaning like come correct. There's a way to go about things, to be about things. Now, it also is talking about God duties, obligations, or something that's regimented and regulated. So if there's no higher power in terms of the spirit or the divine or the universe, it would be a higher power in terms of like bylaws or board of directors or the agreement or the entire organization as a whole. Now it is God duties obligations here with the Hangman. That's Sky Daddy, JC being the Sun card. I know there's a cross here, but I digress. So over the last week or so, there's been a shift in perspective. Before, things were just as they were perceived, but we've been doing some discerning here with the Two of Swords, because our worth, our value is coming out, coming forward, is making itself known. We can be dealing with a moon in Taurus here, to a lesser degree, an Aquarius energy, maybe an Aquarius rising. Actually, it's Aquarius rising, to a lesser degree, Taurus moon. Because we're needing principles, we're needing rules, regulations, restrictions, or some kind of playbook or some kind of tradition, principle. There's a body of, I'm hearing the word laws, but there's a body of practices, of ethics, of morals, of codes. There's a body of particulars, is another word that's coming through. Something kind of organized. We need a learned practice It's not necessarily a formalized one, like a technical career, engineering, law, medicine, but it is something that requires mastery. And we're already an adept. We're going to discover more of this as time goes on. But through the life that we've had, we've been also trained through life experience, school of hard knocks, school of life. We've been spiritually trained. We might be stepping into our gifts, our abilities, and starting to carve some kind of way out of them. It might be something along the lines of the thing that puts us on the map, the thing that makes us a golden goose, the thing that pleases the divine as well. It puts us back in alignment, not that we're out. It puts us, it gives us a rank increase here with the angel wings coming through. We have the temperance card as well. No, it puts us in perfect alignment. I'm sorry, it is confirmed. And again, we come into adepthood, then mastery. And we can be dealing, again, with I'm getting Leo rising, I'm getting Aquarius rising, I'm getting Taurus sun, Taurus moon. I'm also getting Taurus midheaven, which again would make a Leo rising. We also have moon in Sagittarius here. We also have a confirmation for moon in Taurus. And again, we have a confirmation for Taurus rising and Aquarius rising. So with the star card in the Magi here, the Bagetto, the magician, yeah, 2 weeks ago about we fell back on the path, and over the next week, over the next 2 weeks, we're going to be stepping further into alignment. Things are going to be balancing out, evening out. A lot of things that might have seemed difficult to overcome, that we might have not even known we were encountering for some time, they're not only making themselves known, but the solution is coming to them. There's a Venus in Cancer here. There's a moon in Taurus here. There is an Aquarius rising. There's a Taurus sun. There's moon in Libra. There's moon in Aquarius. It's all here. So ultimately, we're coming, or so far, to be precise, we're stepping into alignment. We figured out the calling on our life. We figured out the calling on our life. We figured out our purpose, and if we haven't, we're about to. Things are stepping into alignment, and since we're moving into alignment, a lot of the challenges, whether perceived, hidden, whether conscious, unconscious, whether known, unknown, they're being resolved. Now we have the energy here of a Taurus rising again. We also have the energy here of an Aquarius sun sign, maybe midheaven or North Node. Yeah, we have the energy here of an Aquarius North Node. King of Swords with the we have Gemini or Aquarius midheaven North Node or Sun sign. King of Swords with any air major arcana would be like the North Node, the midheaven, or usually the Ace of Swords needs to be present, but that's a calibration to the deck, so it's not going to come out. We'll tend to it in a minute. I need you to watch your nails, sweetheart. Thank you. Yeah, so seeds have been planted. investments have been made, enough time, energy, effort, attention has gone into something for fruits to start manifesting in some kind of way, shape, form, or another. And we have some kind of not just discernment, but execution or judgment. And again, our practical knowledge has grown so much that it qualifies as technical knowledge. We're an expert or master of something. Now we're feeling that way as well. Although it has taken some need to assert because we were feeling delayed, we were feeling interrupted, we might have even been feeling triangulated. We might be getting a late message that we belong to a society, a group, a community. It can be of practitioners, it can be of players in whatever game that we're playing. There's a spot that we really should be in and we need to secure it. Perhaps we have, because we're wanting to secure something that can be usurped. We're wanting to secure something that we could be separated from, which is our spot, our place. But it's not something that's divine, it's like a professional thing. So I don't know exactly what this is meaning. We need to do a little bit of clarification, but we can go on a little bit and see. Well, girl, you gotta watch these nails, honey. Thank you, sweetheart. I'm just looking for something. Grant me a moment. Yeah, so the thing about this reading is we do not have a lot of pairings. We only have the double seven here and the double king. So let's see. Tell me about this. Okay, the double king. There's an alliance here. Yeah, so what we don't know is that there's something really awesome and praiseworthy. It's not necessarily of the heavens, it's of the earth, but we should go for it because it's going to set us up for life, perhaps even past this life. And it's something that we might have been distracted from, or that was somewhat obscured or hidden with the Seven of Cups here. Now, there's some kind of revelation coming where quickly an awakening, a revelation, a shocking reveal is going to come through because, believe it or not, whether we understand it or not, there is a little bit of fighting or competition for this, but it's ours already because of not just who we are, but what we've done so far. So I feel like we mastered something or we entered into the energy upon which we qualify for a space, for a spot, a seat at the table. And we may not think we want it, but later on when we, okay, the nails, girl. Later on, when we learn more about this spot at the table, we'll be sad we didn't go for it. Whether we understand it or not, it's not necessarily something we want to be separated from. Okay, so let's look at this pair of sevens. We also have a pair of pages here. Oh, that was, yeah, okay, so we need to look at the pair of kings. Yeah, so this is something where, okay, so we might be vulnerable in a little bit of a way. I'm not detecting that, but that's what I'm hearing. So the military strategy is being spoken to me. I'm hearing about attack surfaces and threat vectors, and so we don't need to go into war strategy or informational security here, but this is what I'm getting, that we are at the top of some kind of game, and we really should be in a position of rulership, in a position of authority, and whether we know it or not, other people would fight us for this. So we just need to assert ourselves, period, point blank, end of story. Because it's better that we are there than not. And that might also be some of the path that we've been on. I'm just not getting a divine edict. It's not coming through the heavens, it's coming through the earth. So it can be something according to bloodlines, it can be something according to our specific gifts, how they've manifested. It might be according to something that was a material blessing already given or already promised. So it's already been approved by heaven, because the Hierophant is here. So I can't deny that God told us to do it, or the heavens, or the universe, or spirit, or whatever, creator source. It's already kind of, the heavens is no longer orchestrating things. It's 100% fully within our hands. So that's a little bit of the sadness we may experience, because we had a favor, a gift, a grant, and for whatever reason, we're not, okay, that wasn't what I was going to say. They're saying we're not enthusiastic about it. Okay, that feels a bit of a judgment, but okay. Well, that's what I'm getting. That we should be fired up about it, and we're not. We're actually, but we will hurt if we don't go for this. It will hurt. Some kind of damage has already been done. Yeah, and it needs to be saved, because that's our spot. We're the ones that belong there. Six of Cups with this Alpha Six, the Amante, the lovers. Six of Cups with the lovers, that's our spot. And actually, we should be in charge. We're the magistrate, the orchestrate, the chief judge, the presiding entity over that space. Now, I'm also detecting that there's a little bit of a love something with a Gemini energy. It can be sun, it can be midheaven. And that's at present being triangulated. We need to reach out and grab it, because somebody's going to try to take it from us. We might not even know that it's ours. But that's the thing, like, a connection should make itself known, but it's true. Um, I know mostly feminine are watching this connection. So, okay, and then there's the feminine, masculine, feminine. So I think we're both in like a group, or something of that nature, a community here. It can be an organization, because we're kind of new. We're brand new. We're the newest of the group, but we already have some kind of impression that's rocking it. Okay, there was one more here. Let's, claro que sí, dice acepte. Okay, excuse me. So yeah, there's some wisdom here. We've been posted up, spending some kind of time, and there's either an unexpected victory or a spiritual victory here that's going to bring love into alignment. There needs to be some fairness in love, and we may not understand that we seem to be unfair, or that it seems fair to do something because of how we're acting, how we're moving, how we're behaving. And this is a general reading, so I'm wanting to get very specific, because I'm hearing multiple different variations of the same kind of timeline here. So I'm seeing the timeline break off into multiple timelines. Um, so what I got was that there's a love connection, and it may be triangulated. It's probably a Gemini energy, to a lesser degree, Akaio, Aquarius. And it's mostly a Gemini sun or Gemini midheaven, which would make them a Virgo rising. Okay. Um, so when you deal with Virgo energy, the Virgos don't boast their energy, their effort, their work product. the result speaks for itself. They're not going to be boastful. And so a Virgo might not say like, hey, I'm feeling you, what's up? They might let you know that they're single, and if you don't pursue them, they think you don't want them. Example, it's not absolute. Everybody obviously has multiple energies, but this the raw Virgo energy is that way, but no, but who is just one energy? You hear what I'm saying? A Virgo rising means their entire chart is ruled by Mercury, and Mercury is the energy that needs an assist. The person who does the assist is Jupiter. So it's kind of like a raw potentiality energy. Does that make sense? A person like a Gemini rising or Virgo rising, their chart is ruled by Mercury, and Mercury is the proverbial energy that is the raw energy. It's the raw potentiality. Okay, so let's get the truth here. And there would be that North Node in a air sign. Okay, so there is something here put on pause. Something's posted up and is healing, which means that there was an issue, there was an infraction, there was a complaint. It's being resolved, but I do want to say, like, it can be resolved out of our hands. This energy, this opportunity might get up and walk away. Uh, And later on, when we come to say, hey, it's me, I'm the real deal, I'm the genuine article, or I'm interested too, it might be like, okay, well, yeah, great. This is lovely to figure out. This is lovely. This is wonderful to hear. However, it was a timing issue. It's not the right time anymore. Let's hope in the future it's another time. It might not be, tempted by fate, but I won't hesitate. Time takes too much time. You can't make every moment last because there is some karma here, and the feminine energy, or the one who's innately endowed with the birthright even, there's shadow here, not projection. The projection has come and gone. So we still don't have a double three. I was really hoping for a pair of threes to clarify. We don't have that. We have a pair of twos. Yeah, so it would seem like a friendship that's going to change. It would seem like some kind of partnership that might turn into a union, because there's physical and sexual attraction here, but it's like it's not going anywhere. Four of Cups, it's not moving. It doesn't have any traction action on that attraction. Okay, and I keep hearing this song. Let's make this moment last. Tempted by fate, but I won't hesitate. It's Time takes too much time. It's Time by Moloko, Moloko. It's an Irish band, I think, or a UK band. Yeah, my patience got tried. Now I'm calling your bluff. So this was somewhat, I mean, and it's always it can be one-sided when you hear these kind of situations, but there's this energy of thinking that one party gave the other party enough time. That would require that an offer was made. I do agree with that sentiment. A lack of action is an action. A lack of choice is a choice. A lack of decision is an decision. A lack of movement is a type of movement. Just because there's no activity, that's actually by definition inactivity. So there's going to be some kind of shift and transition here, and I'm being told something is going to turn from one thing to another. We're going to go. I gotta just break this down. I don't do this, but we're gonna the heavens is saying that this is going to be taken from a friendship into a union. So we're going to not be friends. We're going to be lovers now. And that's not my narrative. I know that makes people feel safe and whatever. I don't understand that energy. That doesn't work for me. If we were friends first, I don't want to be lovers later. Like, I don't feel great because we know each other so well because we were friends or whatever. But that's a narrative that's very common. People like that, from what I understand. Um, the Witchy Coochie Kumbaya lullaby thing, okay. The feeling safe and all of that, okay. I'm a little bit more tribal. Let's make an agreement to move forward or not. To me, I treat marriage like a business, so I know that's very unsexy. But you would see that if you see the Empress a lot, you would see that. So, to me, the formality and the ritual and the pomp and circumstance actually is what I find attractive. This person wants to be taken by feelings, and it really it's the libido, not necessarily sex. Libido could be satiating your appetite, getting enough sleep, could be coitus copulation, it could be exercise, it could be um, sating one's ambition. Libido is anything in you that's hungry. That's the true definition of libido. Because we have love here and we have passion here. Uh, um, Infante de Copa, Page of Cups, and because here it's called the Princess. So you have the Princess of Cups, Princess of Wands. They're both here. So there's sexual attraction and love, romance. There's a Aquarius rising here. There's Jupiter in Libra. And there is love, like happily ever after love, long-term emotional commitment love, 10 of Cups. And yeah, the other side wants to have a graduation here. The person that's not us, they want to move this situation to another level. And if it's not love, because we're getting both work and love. See, when the heavens bless this, they bless the love. So what if there is anything? Because if this is not romance and it's work, what it would mean is like all the heavens gave energy a previous cycle ago. Okay. And right now it's in our hand. We can make it what it is. So what is the heavens is going to do is if we move towards this spot or towards this role or towards this position in society, because it's not like we need to get the job. We got the job. It's like we need to let everybody know that we're at the top of our game. We might need to move into a leadership role. We might need to join the local, governing body. We might need to be part of like the group or the union or the chamber or the this or the that, same energy, different manifestations. That's kind of what it is. And when we do make that move towards it, what's going to happen is the universe is going to make sure everybody knows that we're the authentic, genuine, sincere article. That's when the universe will kind of step back in because the universe has already given us an assist at a previous time. Right now, here in the right now, not in the previous time, but here in the right now, we need to kind of move into that spot. We need to post up, handle up, level up, boss up, G up, stand up, rise up, say something, speak up. Okay. That's kind of what I'm getting. And that's if it's work. If it's love, again, at a previous time, the universe kind of put us together and set the foundation. And now, and it would have appeared at the previous time, it would have appeared as a friendship or community or whatever. And now, not previous, but now the universe is saying, okay, romance, coitus copulation, so. Okay. And I'm hearing aranche, which means orange, which means some kind of safety, also, but fruitfulness, and anything can grow, love or money. It makes literally, it's like there's untapped reserves. There's things that haven't been explored, meaning if you're friends, you'd also make good lovers, or if you're business partners, you'd also make good friends, or if you're in one line of business, you should probably expand a little bit. Or, if you live in 1,000 square feet, why don't you look at 2,000 square feet? Um, if you're going for your bachelor's, why don't you also check into your master's? Like that's kind of like arancha, orange. I think in Spanish it's aranjo, right? Um, that's I'm getting that. that there's like more here. There's fruitfulness. Okay. So it's been an honor and a pleasure to serve. Thank you for allowing me the privilege to do so. If anything that was said resonates deeply with you, go ahead and like, comment, share, subscribe, leave a review, book a session, send a donation. This was a message about expansion. It would appear that the universe has prepared some foundation as part of a birthright, and it's been in our hands for some time. And we've overcome a lot of things, perhaps that we didn't even know that we were overcoming, and that the situation or the opportunity that is upon us or in our hands, other energies are vying for this space or this grace or this spot or this power or this ability or this opportunity, whatever, what have you. It's going to be different for different folks, same energy, different manifestation. There's also some organic and systemic growth here. So if we've gone to one level or mastered one thing or made one accomplishment, achievement, there's room for more within the same line of endeavor that we're embarking upon. So there needs to be a little bit more recognition of the potentiality, said differently, the potential of this gift, of this blessing, because there's competition. There's eyes or energies watching, thinking that if they were in our spot, they could produce more or manifest more or eke out more than what we have thus far. And it's very much either love or business, I would say job, occupation. We've mastered something, or we're now ready to be in a relationship, an intimate union, not just some kind of congenial partnership, mainly a friend or business partnership, but like an actual marriage partnership. We're ready to move this into happily ever after, long-term, grand fulfillment that's shared between two or more individuals. There was also some kind of energy of it might be a love union coming out of a friendship group, meaning that there's a party of people, groups of people, some type of organized group, like a club or something of that nature. And we're moving into like a one-on-one intimate union that came out of this association from the community. Just a quick prayer to all those out there still lost in illusion, delusion, confusion, trapped in the matrix, yet to heal, yet to awaken. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I pray that your steps are ordered and your path is illuminated and you return to the resplendent grace of the divine and universal oneness and unconditional love. May you be happy, may you be well, may you be whole, may you be at peace, may you receive everything you ever wanted, starting with what you deserve. Again, my name was Serene Priestess Abossi. I was your oracle today. I was sent by Vertex of Abundance, Galactic Temple of Ascension, to deliberate the findings for the air rising sign. If you don't know your rising, start with your North Node. Until we meet again, until we read again, Namaste, Dandava, and Ashe. Take good care. Bye-bye.